People, I know y'all think I was done with just one. I'm like, nah, I gotta come back with another one. This is another video. I got a lot of Holly weird bullshit up in it. But let's not waste no time. Let's get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? This is a Nas album right here, King's Disease. Now look at that. You got the crown in the middle with the killing off of a lot of things, representing like the Last Supper, and also the Red Room, and also the fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cupid and stuff like that. How you can get shot with that arrow. How Cupid can shoot a motherfucker in love and all that bullshit, right? But also shoot your ass out of love type shit. So, you know, all the representation of like the Greek mythology and things like that with the Last Supper and all that stuff like that. Even like this, it just lets you know, like the Red Room, it represents that Red Room. So let's get into more stuff. Give to Nas' first album. The poster child, like the billboard, you put the kid on the billboard and you see him grow or see the image grow and stuff like that. So we've seen a lot of stages of Nas, the street poet, to Nas, the compromised individual. Nas had a lot of connections. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to break it all down up in this joint right here too. So even with that, the King's Disease Part 2, this is the Red Room. Representation letting you know that he's compromised, letting you know that Nas is on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to this. There's a lot of things with that. Like, look at this. Sitting up there like what's the nigga name? Like Huey Newton. Inside the chair, posted with the shotgun and shit like that. So represent going to war, but it's a different type of war. This is a mental war. That's why he's pointing at his head. And he's pointing down as well. Like it's going down in your mental. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, this is riddled with this shit. Even with this, the one-eye symbolism for Nas. In the dark room. You know what I'm saying? So that's compromise. But Nas, we're going to have to get to Nas as well. Red Room was kind of orange. The Firm. Now, after you know about the history with this, the real Firm was Nas, AZ, Foxy, and Cormega. Cormega was kicked out of the group, and then Nature was in the group after him. So Nature was Cormega's replacement, hence why Nas had that beef with Cormega for years, because Nas was jealous of him. Just like how Nas was jealous of Biggie and shit like that. Hence why he didn't do songs with certain people back in the day. Even the whole Nas and Tupac beef, that was all like some calculated shit. Even for Nas and Jay-Z, bro. We're gonna get into it though. Even for this, like when he took his talents and whatever and merged them shits with Diddy, you know he was compromised, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Diddy was a gatekeeper. Gatekeeper, as we like to say. You already know all the symbolism and stuff like him. So you know you can't get to that certain level without passing through him. Hence why the Drakes squashed the beefs. They had to fix shit. Drake, you had the Meek Mills, you had him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. The Chris Browns, all of these individuals. Look at this. You and this. This is the representation of the Red Room. The oath, look at the handshake. You know what I'm saying? The compromise. Kanye West at the pure stages with the all white, the purity. When he first came in the game, how the message was more real. So over time, he got more and more compromised. All of these niggas followed the same goddamn blueprint. The Masons and shit like that. Nas was Masonic. Hell yeah. Because Nas, even his DJ, Ill Will, that was a sacrifice for him early before his career took off. Back in the street, at the street poet type of stuff. As I like to indicate. Even with this, like Charlie Wilson. He was alluding to that this is actually Rick James and shit like that. I mean, he definitely like he masked up. Because Charlie Wilson, even if you pay attention to him, he do stuff and he dip off, come back. And even with this, you know he probably got like fake teeth in his mouth. Teeth look fake. Because look at that, like you got like the plaque type shit in your teeth. Like you feel me? Like niggas ate collard greens, he got them shit still in his teeth. And even his appearance, he looked like he's an older nigga, right? Like 70. Niggas still trying to come out here looking like a young 30-year-old nigga. So that's just Hollywood masked up shit. So you already know Charlie Wilson is on some role playing. I'm gonna have to do some more research on him too. The Red Room representation, Kanye West, the compromise. Now we gotta pay attention to these Red Rooms. A lot of people did this Red Room shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another Red Room. Look who's on the shirt, Tupac. The representation of certain things, and he's pointing outward. This is like the same pose for the Lord. LeBron James, like when he clap his hands, put his hands across. That's the fucking Baphomet, arms spreading, aka for the horns, to reel you in. Now that's like ritual even on that. Cause look, what does LeBron James do before he come out in the game? He grabbed the powder and shit, right? In his hands, and he spread his hands, throw it in the air. That's a ritual before the goddamn game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. More shit right here. Pointing to the sky, the middle fingers and shit. Even that throwing up the devil horns. You know what I'm saying? Let's get straight into it. Look, the compromised individuals. See how the beef was back in the day? And then years down the line, these niggas can be cool. But who's in the middle? None other than P. Diddy. Remember the song Nas had back in the day, You Can Hate Me Now, all that? That's the Red Room as well. All the fire and all that stuff like that. That was hella fire in that video. That's the compromise. That's how they got him. And then Nas went to Escobar after that. After all of the street poet stuff, he went to Escobar. You know what I'm saying? He rocked all the red shades. Even in Belly, nigga, it was Red Room shit like that in Belly. So even this, look at this, another Red Room. Nas got the white on for the purity. And your boy P. Diddy got the red on his Red Room. Nas got the letters in the back, his logo, you know, in the Red Room again. Even this. Back in the day, like how Nas was that MC, right? They wanted a piece of that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of MCs wanted to go at Nas because Nas was one of the top MCs to come into the game to have a fucking debut album. That's a classic with all of the top line. Look, let's think about it. Nas had a debut album, right? How do you get a lineup for all of those people on there? Notice how Nas did that coming into the game. And we can say Nas had a couple of classic albums. Nas got a couple of classic albums. So it was the first album, the second album, third album, I Am. That joint got leaked too, because the original I Am was supposed to be different, supposed to be a double disc, but that joint got leaked, so he separated it into that and then broke it into parts like the Nostradamus and all that shit like that. So Nostradamus was like a joint that's like leftover shit, but it wasn't like a real album. That wasn't the original shit, so he had to change a lot of stuff. Even this, let's bring it back. It's like my Price of Fame joint, where I had this in here a minute. Look at this, Notorious B.I.G. on his shirt, but they taking a toast for the Queensbridge and the Bronx. Both collide. They knew what it was. This was the fucking checker shit back in the day, bro. They knew what it was. They played it out. The beef, the ether, and then the takeover and stuff like that. Even the name ether and then takeover. Hence what they did in the game, the takeover for both of them. And ether. You know what I'm saying? You get rid of certain niggas and you come into the game. Look at this. More connections. You know, Jay-Z with them. This is all for more fame and things of that, the ritualistic type stuff. And even this picture is Photoshop, but you get an idea of what it is. Everybody in this room was compromised for the most part. You got Nas right here in the front. You got the Bone Thugs and Harmony. You got goddamn Biggie right there. You got Tupac on the side. You got Dr. Dre right there. You got Big L behind DMX right there on the side. You got Eazy-E. You got Jay-Z at the top right there. Dr. Dre over there. You know, who in the back? Snoop Dogg in the back. All the way on the side, you got Nate Dogg over there. So it's hella people in there to compromise. They had to go through the stages to get to that top level. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how they put all of them in this photo. Even with that, it's letting you know all of these people all these niggas was the realest, like DMX. Like, you feel me? DMX did have that purity, but he did get compromised. He did get in the bathtub with the red. He did do that. Yes, he put the shit on the album cover. Stop playing around. Look at this. Even with the Jay-Z and Nas type shit, they had the Nas and the Tupac before all of the beef and stuff like that. So these niggas will go to like the little rap summits and all that type of stuff, and they'll link up. These niggas are familiar with each other, bro. It's like certain paths you got to go in the game. Like New York City, for instance. Nas was in New York City. Tupac was MC New York before he was goddamn Tupac and all that. So that's already an indication right there. He went by MC New York. Yes, look that shit up. I know the history of Tupac. Like Tupac, I know a lot of Tupac songs. Even Nas. So we get an idea of what we see or what we've seen over the years. Tupac and Prodigy. Prodigy in the background, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Even with this, let's break down the Red Room. The Red Room is a representation of the death, the blood, the warning, the danger, the passion, the love, the embarrassment, the woman's menstrual cycle. So the blood, you know what I'm saying, the sacrifice of certain people and stuff like that, like the adrenochrome and shit like that for all these weirdo ass niggas. These motherfuckers that put extra ketchup on their fries and all that shit, that's a representation of the blood and shit like that. Don't let it fool you, don't let it fly over your head. The fire, the destruction, the anger. You know what I'm saying? All of that is in the reputation of the room. Look at this. Even in Star Wars, they let you know what it is, nigga. This is in Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? The Red Room, the programming and stuff like that. You see all that stuff in the back, the people in the back. You got the people in black and white as well, and you got the people on the throne, the guy in the throne and stuff. So this is like in the movie, letting you know what it is. Prodigy in the Red Room. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of his life and career as well, you know? With the leopard shit on his legs, letting you know like there's a lot of like spots that's a little iffy in the game. You want to blend in like a chameleon, but a lot of these niggas know about it. Hence why they got so much knowledge. Even for Prodigy. Prodigy had the where he went to jail at 33. Why is that? Because he was a Mason, top Mason at that. The highest ranking in the Mason is 33. There's no coincidence coincidence in that at all. He went to jail at that time. He said he woke up with his knowledge and all that. Then he wanted to like kind of like give you like what Nas gives you, like the intelligent type of raps, right? But still give you the compromise shit, bro. Like, come on. Tupac and Eazy-E back in the day. So even with these people, like Tupac was around Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, all of these, you got the blueprint. Just like how he was around Ice Cube to get the blueprint for the Gemini shit, the projections. Because Ice Cube was a feared MC in the game. No Vaseline was roasting niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's on some straight lyrical shit. So even this, Tupac. With the Bloods, you know what I'm saying? The Crip to the Blood and stuff, kind of like Lil Wayne. The Suwoo, the Squad Up. Because the connection with Eazy-E is on the Crip shit. So then you go to this, to the Bloods. This is why Tupac was compromised as well. Because Tupac was hiding all of the previous Digital Underground background dancer type of shit to put on the thug image. Even with this is a representation of the bunny ears with the bandana on your head. You know what I'm saying? To even this. The black and white let you know that it's checkered, but the red as well for the Bloods. They got the Bloods for the MOB and shit like that. Look at the hand symbolism of Suge Knight. The devil horns, Tupac throwing up the west side. You got MC Hammer on the side. Even with his DJ right here. The dude that died, what is it? Johnny. I think it's Johnny. Yeah, it's Johnny. Now they're all red right here. The red room as well. Now Tupac had that chain on there right there. This is the last chain he had on before he died type shit. And even on that, he was supposed to drop an album with that, the euthanasia type of shit. So Tupac had a lot of stuff, the One Nation and all that stuff like that. This was him trying to get everybody together. Now Tupac was a brilliant dude, but he did the compromise shit. So let's not let that fly over your head. A lot of these people could have went a different route, but some of them probably believe they all of them had to do certain shit like this to get their name known more, for people to sell it to you, to make it believable. Like, oh, those real niggas. Like, is a real nigga a nigga that's spitting in the motherfucking camera after doing coon shit? So this nigga was just conflicted. You spit in the camera, but you was in a damn bathtub. Let's bring it all together. Even with the Haitian Jack shit, like before the shooting, letting you know that he gonna get shot. The gunshot to the head, the predictive programming, the Russian roulette. Yeah, it's Russian roulette when you fucking around with certain people that you don't know about. You don't know how this shit gonna go. So all the shooting and shit right there, the first shooting with the Haitian Jack connections and all that, even to the Tupac song Against All Odds, how he dissed Haitian Jack in the song and Tuck and all that stuff like that. The niggas that was shooting at him, quote unquote, allegedly, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So this lets you know before time they's gonna get shot. Why would they take a picture like that? Gunshot to the head. He got shot and he got grazed in the head, right? Yeah, come on, bro. Let's keep it moving though. Even this, like the California Love and shit like that. Tupac was around Dr. Dre. So all of the claims are, oh, Dr. Dre is gay. I'm like, nigga, that mean your ass gay too, nigga, because we seen the pictures of your motherfucking ass. The background dancer joint with your drawers on and shit like that. You feel me? And you on stage doing all type humping the little dolls and stuff. So who did this nigga think? It's just like the Cat Williams shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, nigga, we can see you. We seen you do this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? To even this. Some of the last times when he was around Dr. Dre. When Dr. Dre left. Because like, nigga, you got the game for me. Some of the knowledge. Because look, this is the NWA connection. You got Tupac that was in the studio with Ice Cube a lot of times. Get in the blueprint and stuff. That's a lot of stuff that's unreleased footage and stuff. Some footage has been released. But they was around each other. Like Tupac first album, he was bigging up Ice Cube and stuff like that. Ice Cube was even on his second album. The Tupacalypse Now, he was getting the blueprint and stuff. And then for the Strictly For My Niggas album, which was the second album, with the duality, Tupac had the half red, half half his regular stuff. So that's compromise. Letting you know right there, like he already was conflicted at that time for his second album. Now I gotta pull up that album cover because it's a representation for some great good shit. Even back then, look at this, the NWA. You got two members of NWA right here. Only thing you missing is Ice Cube and a couple others. You know what I'm saying? So it's the NWA shit. Niggas with attitude. Hence why Tupac is a fucking offspring of this shit. You got NWA, niggas with attitudes. Then you got Thug Life, another thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on, bro. Even this, the fake image of the thug. Just like how the Boondocks, but the reason why they got rid of the Boondocks, because the Boondocks was showing you a lot of things before the time. So the nigga that had the Boondocks, nigga, you was a dumbass for selling that shit, nigga. You was doing all that, but you know what it was, but they gave you an offer and your ass took the money. Instead of keep putting the images out here for stuff down the line. Like even that, they had like the Gangsta-licious and all that shit like that. And then we seen Kid Cudi turn into that nigga in real life. Kid Cudi is Gangsta-licious on that bullshit. Look at this. Or even Tupac for that matter. Drawers off your ass. It's like I told you, the Kevin Gates shit. Like, I don't give a damn if a nigga just claim you a thug. Nigga, pull your pants up. Nigga, we don't want to see your ass. Nigga, that's that jail shit. Now, niggas ain't got no belts. You got a fucking belt and your pants off your ass, nigga. That's letting you know that you inviting niggas to your ass, nigga. Stop playing. Look at this shit right here as well. You feel me? Even this. Like, back in the day, had the Jerry curl shit. Look at it. Now, we know this pose. This is the Malcolm X pose. And this is the Black Panther representation to let you know, like the Young Pharaoh type shit. He got the Africa on the chain. He got a lot of this stuff right there. The representation of the purity and rocking the all white. But then he switch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Even this right here. Like Mike Tyson, he had the podcast where he was doing a lot of like weirdo shit. Mike Tyson was compromised as well. There was times where he was saying that he was, you know, he wasn't saying, but he was one of the best fighters. Going on to the semen retention and shit like that. Becoming a straight animal in the ring. But then he had the controversial type of shit with his ex-wife and stuff like that. You know, the controversy to him doing drugs and getting the depression and stuff like that. To hence, fast forward nowadays, Mike Tyson got his own podcast and he was questioning niggas like Boosie. Like, Boosie, are you gay? You question a nigga like Boosie for gay, but I mean, even that, it's like, but damn, nigga, you was doing gay shit. Like, this nigga get high on the podcast and get gay and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of agenda pushers and gatekeepers. Cause look, remember, he was a feared nigga in the game. So for him to ask you some shit like that, it'll probably fuck your head up. But it's like, come on, man. Mike Tyson is in his later years. Now, he may still knock niggas out of shit, but nigga, you was battling with anger and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And even that, he said he was abused when he was younger. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get on another subject. Even how Tupac took the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air girl, looking like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air right here. Like, yeah, I'm the real Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And even like we hear stories about them, Jada Pinkett and motherfucking, what's his name, Will Smith, how this pipe game is trash and all that shit like that. The August Alsina, the entanglement and all that. Nigga, this was an entanglement back in the day with goddamn Tupac, nigga. That was an entanglement. That was the first entanglement. So what did he get? Where'd she get the goddamn blueprint of that is? Yeah, that Tupac was cracking her shit, nigga. But at the same time, he was doing shit like this for publicity stunts. The Madonna, like, yeah, you wanted that white audience and shit like that. This is what get him the top spot in the game, because he was doing a lot of the compromise stuff, bro, but at the same time putting on the bandana. So you remember, he was with the Black Panther shit, then you come and throw a bandana on. So that's like Malcolm X, speaking all that stuff, right? And then that nigga throw on a bandana. Like, yeah, it's thug life. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Even this is a slip up right here. Tupac was holding hands with the nigga and the joint, and they caught him on camera. Look at the hands, bro. Nigga hold the hand, got hands is locked with the nigga. Niggas probably, who knows what the fuck the nigga was doing. Niggas fried up, is on some weird shit, weirdo shit. Even this, like the bathtub shit, that's not escape that. Like, no, nigga, he was in the damn bathtub. It's like DMX was in there. The only difference with this is soap and suds and shit. DMX in that bitch with the blood, nigga. That's the menstrual cycle for the red room. That's the red room representation, the oath, nigga. Come on, man, y'all gotta do your research on certain things. Niggas be like, oh, you reaching. How the fuck am I reaching if the shit in the damn picture? Nigga, I ain't jumping no motherfucking bathtub, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Look at this. Your boy was on the gay ass shit. Cause it's the same nigga that was in the Digital Underground. We used to make the earlier songs. Remember this song was on the Tupac is Up Now. He had a song, I Don't Give a Fuck. This is the nigga that was on the song, I Don't Give a Fuck. In the intro, like the intro caller, he called in on the jump. I don't give a fuck. That song that was on GTA San Andreas. See, I know the history of that. Even this, the representation of that. I put this in another video, but look at this, bro. Tupac was on the funny style. Like, what is this? So you can't tell me the old creeped out men was looking at this shit right here. Like, who the hell told you to take this picture? A woman? Fuck no. Stop playing, bro. Even this, like, Diddy, this nigga supposed to try to be like the Prince of Darkness, kind of like Big Daddy Kane. Remember that album he had? Even that, like all of the over-sexualized stuff came from images that we seen even in the 80s. This is that same type of junk. Like Big Daddy Kane back in the day, the Prince of Darkness junk. Now, Big Daddy Kane was a lyrical MC, like nasty and all that, but there's certain things that was just weirdo shit. Even him, he got out of the game, but who knows what type of role he was playing after that. Even this, it got the son in there, but nigga, what is this? What are you trying to get your son ready to go over a white man house and shit like that? Would you about to sacrifice him for more fame? Because this still look gay. Why is this nigga lips, he like got lip gloss on? Put some baby oil on your chest and shit, got the Supreme drawers. Like, yeah, I rock the Supremes. You see, what's up with this draw shit? This is like the NBA YoungBoy shit. Niggas go so hard, but then they draws though. Like, get these fucking clown ass niggas out of here, bro. The black and white checker shit. Look at that. Letting you know he's fully checkered out. You know what I'm saying? He followed the steps. You know what I'm saying? With the pillars, Tupac and Biggie, like nigga was in the middle of that, bro. He know what it is. The Red Room. Yeah, The Red Room. Look at that. Look at the background. And it's through his eyes and through his vision. Even this. Another artist that came in the game young, but was compromised and also tricked out. It's like kind of like the Aaliyah and shit like that. They pimped this nigga ass up. Because even in the Kevin Hart joint, the nigga like, yeah, he used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes and shit like that. And then Kevin Hart called him like, hold up, what? Like, we ain't gonna slip over that. And then Diddy tried to cover his mouth, like trying to silence him for speaking that. But this nigga said it out of his mouth. You see, this is the nigga Diddy. He drink the Diddy juice, aka the Ciroc, get drunk and start tripping. That's how you know this nigga get drunk and get gay. Like even on the podcast, you can go to Noriega's podcast, the Drink Champs, and see this nigga get drunk and call niggas daddy and shit like that. Come on, bro. That's where they do that at. Even with this, looking at him like, oh, you're a father figure to me. Remember you used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes? Remember you broke the bowl and shit, you know what I'm saying? Remember you ate the whole box? Head ass. Get the fuck out of here, man. Look at this, the Red Room representation again. Nigga got the Ciroc. And then, look at this, it's funny, right? I was just talking about that. Got the damn Ciroc. Then they joking and shit. Nigga, I don't drink that liquor. That's that gay ass shit. Even this, like, even when they got punched in the eye. You know what I'm saying? They got the eye that's red right there. So one of the pictures we seen, even this, like the beef that they had, the fake ass beef over Rihanna. But this is all for the humiliation ritual. Red Room shit. They got the red on again. To even, after that, they squashed the beef, right? But Rihanna was that middle factor for these niggas in their humiliation ritual. It's more so Chris Brown. Because he had the bow thrown to his chin type shit. And then little after that, it was a humiliation ritual for Drake. With Diddy, he got slapped in the face. Let's go back to the goddamn picture. Yeah, he got the red eye and shit right there. Come on, bro. All of these joints, I take mental notes, but I can just correlate it together. Even all of these people in the room, compromised. You got Justin Bieber right there. The motherfucker is The Weeknd. You got Chris Brown over here looking like Kid Cudi. You know what I'm saying? With his hair all like the Rodman shit. You got your nigga J. Cole back there. You already know this nigga was like the basketball player. What's the nigga name off of Philly? You know what I'm saying? Tobias Harris type shit. You know what I'm saying? You got Tiger over here. They talk about that little Dirk and shit. Like you got the Kardashians up in the mix. You got J-Lo back there as well, nigga. So J-Lo was way back, like Living Color and shit like that. You got Travis Scott, weird ass, hide behind tree ass right here covering his eyes again because he's a fucking weirdo ass nigga. How the fuck he even that famous? On another subject, that nigga's a fucking weirdo. And he that famous? Nigga probably socially awkward as hell. He rage and shit like that. You a demon, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Look at all this shit, all these people in this room. To even this. Remember when we had that fake beef? Remember when we was fighting over Rihanna, nigga? I can guess it was anyway, nigga. But you know that was a military ritual. Why I got the red on and shit. Even the Tupac attire, like nigga supposed to be Tupac now. Chris Brown kind of took over that whole shit like that. Remember he's supposed to be Michael Jackson, but then nigga went the Tupac route. So he's supposed to be Michael Jackson mixed with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. The purity and then the angel, no, the devil in the red dress. So the purity and then the red room type shit. Even this. Come on, bro. They shared these women, bro. To even, look at that one more time. To even this, recent years, like they are dating right now. And look at the coincidence. Both of them are 33. The highest level of Masonic shit. Look, there's a connection for that. There's a reason why they're both together right now. The Masonic connection. You see all the rituals and shit. This nigga A$AP Rocky, they did all the sacrificial stuff. Rihanna as well. Nigga, she covered her eye up on the fucking album and all that shit like that. Remember she had the little Disturbia and shit? She switched her style up and stuff like that. And then she even said it in the video. I'm a devil worshiper. They were like, why you covering your eye? I'm a devil worshiper. What you talking about? She admitted that shit. I didn't say that. Look at this. It's look just like the Chris Brown and her type shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? They get passed around like leftovers. Like this Thanksgiving in the rap game. Even this. Let's put this in there. This the shit that had me like, okay. Look at Nas getting kissed on the head by goddamn Swiss Beats like a nigga's a rabbi or some shit, like a weirdo. Like, come on, bro. Swiss Beats, for one, you gay as hell for this shit, nigga. Don't you got Alicia Keys, that's your wife? So you already know this nigga on some funny shit. Nigga was probably kissing DMX in the head and shit like that. Like, yeah, X gonna give it to you. Kiss him in the head and shit. Nigga, you was a weirdo. And Nas doing the one-eye symbolism with this as well. So let's not let that fly over your head. One-eye symbolism getting kissed on the motherfucking head, bro. Gay shit. Even this. Back in the day, pre-Tupac, like, blowing up and shit like this. Like the Tupacalypse now and shit like that. Next to Dr. Dre. So all the claim, oh, Dr. Dre gay and shit like that. I'm like, nigga, you was around the nigga. So it must have been something behind the scenes to make this nigga start getting on them rants to say all that shit. But in actuality, this nigga gay as hell as damn stuff. So Tupac, shut your ass up, nigga. Look at this shit right here. Uncle Tom ass nigga with Snoop Dogg, right? Snoop bitch ass. And then nigga, this nigga right here, look. Come on, man. Did you forget that with the damn drain and swamp colors, just like young Gayro and shit? Come on, bro. Clown ass nigga. Look, all these weirdo niggas nowadays. Your boy was right next to him. Look, nigga got his nails painted right here too. So this is why I don't fuck with no Snoop Dogg. Snoop lying ass. And even Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, little weird ass. Look at this. Like, yeah, my boy Cudi. Yeah, we in there. Got the Jesus chain on to fool you. Like, yeah, I believe in God. And then you doing all the, you wear a dress. Look at with LeBron James as well. The compromise. LeBron, a.k.a. the game. Playing the game. You know what I'm saying? We'll get a couple more jumps before we get out of here. Look at this. Jay was clowning him, going so hard on goddamn Kanye. But this nigga, don't let that shit fool you, man. This nigga know what it is, bro. Musically, Kanye is way more impactful than a goddamn Snoop Dogg. Cause Snoop Dogg was a coon ass nigga. He got off break. Look at this picture right here. This is like kind of like the drain and swamp shit. Like Young Pharaoh was feeding off of this. He was doing like lives and stuff like having her on at rabbis and all that type of stuff like that. You see how you do it? It's the compromise, bro. She's in compromise. Why the hell she in this photo? Why they feel the need to take this photo? Kind of like the Black Panthers and stuff like that. Like we seen all of our people fall for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And they do that. But look at this. Christianity is based upon pedophilia. African voodoo has been infiltrated by the Catholic Church, from whom the white pedophile Caucasians continue to colonize, rape, pervert, and then forget is the deal to make credit from evils and problems. Religion is garbage. So even this, he letting you know he's satanic, is a satanist. Hence why he got the tattoos of the pentagrams on his goddamn forearms and shit. Hence why he doing all the demonic shit. Hence why he got the eye raw on his eye. Yes, that nigga's compromised, bro. Look, I'm gonna lay this straight out. Trump or war? You motherfuckers choose. The New World Order, ushered by the Israel and China, is not an option. The deep state will be destroyed by any means necessary. And this nigga do a fucking album and tapes out the deep state and all that. Come on, bro. This nigga's compromised. Look at him now, and then we look at the evidence of this. We let you know it's all in the synchronicity of their plans. Remember this nigga, they got, the world was in a frenzy because this nigga took his mask off. Now this nigga, he's so good, he put a mask on, but he even slip up and take the shit off. Motherfucker got wires and shit behind this shit. Dumbass nigga, even this. The reason why people are so brainwashed by this, they didn't even pay attention to the fact that the nigga was right next to this man back in like 08. Obama, yes. You know what I'm saying? He right next to the boy. Standing right next to him. So people are like, oh, I never seen it coming. I'm like, he was right there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck this joint? Oh, let's get it back though. One more thing before we get up out of here. Niggas was running around the White House with the gay pride shit. Look. While Obama and Joe Biden ran the White House with the gay pride flags, you know? LGBT shit. This is all from Obama being in office. Hence why the lady Joan Rivers died when she made the claim on Michelle Obama being a man. And then slowly after that, not slowly, quickly after that, she died. You know what I'm saying? She said something like that and they silenced her. Look at this. Like, yeah, we got her. We got all the people fooled. We got them fooled. Even this. That's my Michael. It's the same shit, the same dress she wore when she was on like Ellen, I think, when she had the motherfucking, the balls flying and shit. Kind of like the mega stallion. Mega balls is stallion. And goddamn Cardi balls. Cardi B, Cardi balls. Like this. I'm saying, these fuck ass motherfuckers. Look at this. The compromise. The Mohammeds. Muhammad got his name for Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. It's compromise. Damn, we seen a history of this. Look at this. Look at the kids. They ain't even the real kids. I was trying to find the picture. I'm gonna find that shit though. They ain't the real kids, but they got real parents. That's why they looking all damn sad right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we have to take the picture? Do we have to be here? They probably looking over like, where the hell is my parents? Compromise. After a while, you start to believe it. Even this, like Chance the Rapper, he got a gay brother. And it's not bashing gay people, nothing like that. But we see the agendas though. Chance the Rapper, gay brother, standing right next to one of the Obama daughters, so-called, with Tyson brother, Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller, I'm tripping. Even Hunter Biden in the bed. Now even with that, like come on, we gonna end it off on some fire. Fuck that. Nigga fell asleep with the crack pipe in his mouth, so he a crackhead ass nigga. Look at this. Like Obama, they had claims that the nigga Obama was a gay crackhead back in the day too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one of the daughters smoking the cigarettes and shit. Or smoking whatever she's smoking. Even this. Look at this card right here. This the cocaine right here, chopped up. Notice ain't no Photoshop. That's her name right there. One of the Obamas, right? So you was around somebody doing the coke, chopping that shit up. Probably this weirdo ass nigga, Hunter Biden. This is why I don't fuck with Joe Biden. Cause look at this is his damn son. This goes the length that they will go. Nigga teeth is deteriorating, all that crack pipe shit. And then you put the motherfucking, you put the 6'9" teeth in. The motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, let's keep it going real quick. Even this, let's end it off on this. It's representation of the manly figures. Just like the goddamn Shea Richardson and all that. That's an agenda, the LGBT shit. I'm not bashing nobody in that. But his agenda is being placed, causing more confusion. That's emotional shit, nigga. You emotional off your beliefs and shit like that. Get some logic. You feel me? You can't come with emotion to logic. That's the female shit. We come with the logic. Come on, bro. Like, stop it. The oath and shit like that. Yeah, the oath to tell lies. These niggas are compromised. Even that, bro. She used to date Montel Jones, nigga. Remember the nigga that had the show? So that you know she compromised. And then what does he have on? The red with the dagger. That's the dagger in the goddamn video. The dagger in the coffin, compromised ass. Look at this shit. Come on, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. These compromised ass niggas, man. I'm out this joint. I'm gonna come back with some more.